The patrol hears howling and wonders whether to investigate the noise. You know what, Yellow? Our first death. Our first death of the video. Hey, it's me, Vanilla Whiskers, and thank you all so much for the support on the last video. I'm going to try and edit this video more. Tell me what you think in the comments, if you like the longer format, or if you prefer the more edited videos. Also, I have a Discord, so if you want to join that, that's below. Anyways, we're back with Cherryclan, and we're going to get time skip immediately to Moon 13. We're going 1 year. Rapid Star was seen chasing a kitty pet off the clan territory, and we have encountered Elijah. Pansy Rain takes a moment to pick a specific bird from the fresh kill pile, and is later seen wearing its feathers. Pansy Rain, what'd you wear? Oh, you're wearing crow feathers. And Pansy Rain nods politely as Rapid Star passes by. Muggle was helping reinforce the camp walls when she got a thorn stuck in her paw. Fringefoot saved Roachpaw from a big dog, but was injured. That's your son. Is barely awake. Ooh, you got a broken bone. That's not good. At least you saved your son. As Honey spots that the apprentice's den has changed and she was an apprentice. It's not good. And this is what Elijah looks like. 43 moons old and charismatic. Also, about the thing like last episode, so after playing Troutclan, there was a medicine cat that poisoned another guy because he found out about her secret relationship. And so Elmswirl, the Troutclan medicine cat, got exiled and most likely tried to join Cherryclan, offering secrets about how the clan functions in the recent goings on. But we rejected them because they were a murderer. I gotta fix and edit them in. I forgot to do that before everything. But I did edit the clans, as you can see. Alright, let's read statuses. Rapid Star, let's start with you. Is Relief Leaf Bear is finally over. Pansy Rain nods politely as Rapid Star passes by. Elmwiggle doesn't notice Shrub Patch leaving camp. That's suspicious. Shrub Patch is eavesdropping on Fringefoot. Did you have something to do with the dog, Shrub Patch? You're vengeful. What's your relationship with Fringe Patch? Oh, you like Rapid Star. That's cute. You like Fringefoot. I'm just gonna say this is your eavesdropping on Fringefoot to see how he's doing. Jackdaw Shade is smug after his particular catch on patrol. Honey Spots tries to give some advice that she gave a friend. Tries to give herself the same advice she'd give a friend. Hair Moss is in awe of Rapid Star's leadership. Footpelt hopes to go to the next gathering. Fumblepaw can't wait to take a nap later. And Conifer Fern enjoys the warmth of New Leaf. We already read Roachpaw. Let's take a look on the dead. Weasel Whisker is proud of Footpelt. Maybe Footpelt will do something. I'm gonna add Rapid Star. I'm gonna add Shrub Patch, the Crush. Rapid Star just might be a good chance to practice teamwork with Shrub Patch. Rapid Star instructs the patrol on which training exercise she wants to execute. Shrub Patch pips up with the suggestion. Rapid Star dislikes the idea and declines to include it into the training exercise. Shrub Patch spends the rest of the afternoon looking sullen. That's... yeah, so mean. Ooh. Alright, let's send Fumblepaw out with Honey Spots. And Roachpaw with Pansy Rain. Let's do a big patrol. There's a saying about crows in New Leaf. Ooh, I like this art. I like crows. It's said, Pansy Rain whispers, that if you leave a shiny, beautiful rock out under the crow's nest, it'll leave you a beautiful thing in return. Also, funny we're seeing crows and ravens and stuff with Haven Clan and what they got going on in Year 2, which I have played a little bit of Year 2 while I'm working on Year 1 episode of Haven Clan, so keep out for that. Haven Clan is going to get a speed paint instead, so they're going to be done a bit differently. Alright, Flip Pelt, let's add Jackdaw Shade and Elm. No, not Elm, we'll go remove you. And Hair Moss. The patrol catches the scent of a fox. Is it red or gray? A stocky gray vixen they track down smells of milk, and though she's nearly double the weight of any other patrol and all of it muscle, they meet the eyes squarely and leap to attack. Cherryclan does not tolerate sharing their territory with foxes, and they work to drive her off. I'm guessing maybe Flippelt was driving the patrol, and that's why Weasel Whiskers is proud of them. Alright, Elmwiggle. New Leaf has brought new life to Cherryclan's territory. Elmwiggle has out to gather fresh mallow. We gather mallow and Bentley. Alright, time skip. Moon 14, here we come. Elmwiggle's small cut is no longer bothering her. Okay, that's kind of nothing, but alright. Let's start with Conifer Fern. Wonders if she would be better as a mediator instead. Well, you can be a mediator, Conifer Fern, if you want. Roachpaw tries to say tongue twisters of hair moss. Fumblepaw saw a two-legged kit playing with a kitty pet. Flippelt notices a cloud shaped like a star. Are you destined for leadership, Flippelt? A flip star would be nice. That'd be a fun name. Hair moss is offering any help he can to the medicine cat. Alright, I'll send you out with the medicine cat. Frenchfoot is daydreaming about how much there is to see out in the world. Honeyspot is thinking about strange two-legged objects he saw recently. I'm taking a sip of my Dr. Pepper. Jackdaw can't wait for the next hunting patrol. Shrubpatch is curious about the other clans. Elmwiggle comes up with a fantastical explanation for something simple. Pansy Rain is eavesdropping on Shrubpatch. Rapid Star saw some kitty pets playing with some colorful moss balls. Alright, let's send Hair Moss out with Elmwiggle. Elmwiggle is on a mission to find Lungwort. They take along a warrior escort. And the cats just got solar. That's not good. Let's send out Shrubpatch, and since Pansy Rain is eavesdropping, I'm going to send Pansy Rain and Roachpaw out with Shrubpatch. A rabbit bursts from the cover, startled by the patrol. The patrol rallies and catches the rabbit. We got more prey. That's good, that's good. Send Rapid Star out in the solo border, because why not? Milkweed Clan appears and begins jeering at Rapid Star. Rapid Star remains calm and collected, ignoring the aggression. Eventually, the Milkweed Clan patrol gives up on their taunting and leaves the area, deflated by the lack of reaction. Milkweed Clan is going to be a bigger player, I feel like, for Haven Clan-wise. Maybe not so much for Cherryclan. Let's do a big patrol. Let's send you guys out. The patrol comes across a large rat. The patrol catches a rat. More fresh kill. Alright, that's good. Simple moon. Let's check on... let's just go to the next moon. Alright, time for the moon skip. Elmwiggle's soreness is abated. Hair Moss's soreness is abated. Roachpaw can't help but lash his tail in excitement, bubbling over into bouncy energy as the clan gathers. Repsar mentions his bravery, but Roachpaw cares about is his name. Roachacorn means liberty over his own life. Means freedom to wander and hunt unsun. Nothing's holding him back. He can't wait. Roachacorn disappears for a few days with a spiked leather collar around his neck. Okay, I guess he really took the freedom of his name to, like, its fullest liberties. And now he has a little edgelord collar. Let me see. Oh, that's so cute. That kind of matches. I might draw Roachacorn. I like that. Even if she can't find the exact bug responsible, Conifer Fern's new rash and fever is clearly a point to tick-borne illness. That's Conifer Fern. You got fleas. No. We're gonna start with the Rapid Star. Meow. Rapid Star meows. Pansy Rain wonders if training in the Dark Forest is Dark Forest. Oh, you're training in the Dark Forest, Pansy Rain. Oh, Pansy Rain. Interesting. I'm a little nervous about you now, Pansy Rain. Elmwiggle can't tell Roachacorn is upset with her. Oh, did she say something about his collar? Maybe. Shrubpatch purses a cool breeze hits him. Dr. Shade debates whether a land or water prey is easier to hunt. Honeyspots enjoys the warmth of green leaf. Fringefoot is wondering what living with two legs must be like. Ask a Roachacorn, because apparently they know. Hair Moss daydreams about being a warrior in Leper Clan. Flippelt chats idly with Pansy Rain about the latest meeting. Roachacorn hopes to serve the clan well. Fumblepaw is talking to herself. Conifer Fern is eavesdropping on Flippelt. Alright, let's send Pansy Rain out on a solo. Panzerine heads out into the forest alone, wanting to explore and have some time to herself. Panzerine somehow gets lost in the tier. That's not good. Alright. Shrub Patch, Jackdaw Shade. Shrub Patch just may be a good chance to practice new fighting techniques with Jackdaw Shade. Shrub Patch tries and fails to explain the complicated training exercise he wants to execute. Jackdaw stares at him, puzzled. That's... Shrub Patch can't win. Shrub Patch can't win. Send out Flip Pelt and Hair Moss. It's extremely hot out today, and the hunting patrol is having a hard time staying on task. Hair Moss debates turning back. They decide to power through the weather, and the patrol eventually has a successful, if exhausting, hunt. That's good. Let's send Fumblepaw out with Roachacorn. Something skitters across the grass, catching the patrol's eye. A little lizard. Fumblepaw pounces on the little creature. The nice mouthful is a great start to what turns into a decent hunting patrol. The cicadas buzzing around the canopy shields the cats from the sun. That's a cute sibling patrol. Alright, Rapid Star and Honey Spots can go out. We catch the scent of a fox, but is it red or gray? Let's go for it. Patrol drives to the red fox. The patrol drives away the red fox and seeks out her den and kills her young cubs. It's brutal, but these fluffy baby foxes would one day have grown to be killers and thieves. Ooh, we just murdered some baby foxes. That's kind of fucked up. Ooh. Ooh. Well, for a palate cleanser, let's send out Elmwiggle. Elmwiggle wanders off into the territory, keeping an eye for the purple flowers that grow on Bethany. And we gather 4 goldenrod and 8 Bethany. I'm gonna go with feeding the clan. We're gonna go with feeding the clan because Cherryclan is kind of fat. They're kind of known for being that. They get a lot of prey because they live in an orchard. Alright, let's time skip to Moon 16. Jackdaw Shade accidentally crossed the border patrol and got her ear torn by an enemy warrior. Despite the enforced nest rest and how tightly his broken bone is, Fringefoot's injury is beginning to look concerning to Elmwiggle. She's already begun to plan what to do if the infection progresses further. Hopefully not amputation. Fringefoot is assigned the same task as Shrubpatch. What task, man? You were nest rest, as it just said. Silly. Kind of Fern is thinking about her life choices. Are you thinking about being a mediator again? We could use a mediator. Fumblepaw dreads her apprentice duties. Roachacorn is exhausted after patrol, and you guys got your adult sprites. Fumblepaw is rebellious and chatty. That's not a good combo. And Roachacorn is strict, despite being the one with the spiked collar, and despite being the one who just literally left camp. Flip-Pelt one is what the inside of a two-legged den must look like. Hairpaw is he shipping on Fumblepaw. Honey Spots poses a crazy theory to Shrub Patch. Jackdaw Shade listens to Conifer Fern's story. Shrub Patch wishes he had wings so he can catch birds easier. Elmwiggle can't wait to take a nap later. Pansywing enjoys roam with the green leaf. And Rapid Star volunteers to lead a hunter patrol. Let's check on our dead cat, Weasel Whisker. Wishes she could speak to old friends. That's sad. What should we do? Let's let her send out Fumblepaw and Honey Spots while I think if I want to do solo borders. Let's go. While hunting, Fumblepaw comes across a rabbit burrow. The burrow is abandoned with no prey to be found there. Is this the clan where I do solo borders for apprentices? I'm guessing properly. It's Cherryclan. Let's send you out. Roachacorn heads out into the forest, wanting to make a quick check on the border. Roachacorn heads out to clarify a portion of the border there's been confusion over recently, and encounters the deputy of Haven Clan out doing the same thing. They're carefully frosty with each other, but manage to work out a solution. Maybe Haven Clan isn't as bad as Roachacorn thought. That's good. I like Haven Clan. It's my clan. My special clan. You guys are gonna see it soon. It's just taking a while because I got procrastination. Jackdaw Shade, Hair Moss. Let's do solo borders for everyone. As the patrol is checking the border, Milkweed Clan patrol appears, making steering at Jackdaw Shade. Jackdaw Shade remains calm and collected, ignoring the aggression. Eventually, the Milkweed Clan patrol gives up on their taunting and leaves the area, deflated by the lack of reaction. Alright. Hair Moss, let's see what you get up to. The Milkweed clan scent marks at the border are usually faint. Considering the hostility between the two clans, it could be an opportunity to mark further into Milkweed clan land, or it could be something to be cautious about. Hermos won't be the one to put the first paw wrong, no matter how tempting the circumstances. No, he marks the border exactly right. If Milkweed clan has a problem with that, they can take it up with all of Cherryclan. Okay, so Hermos just briefly avoided death because that's usually a very bad patrol. Pantheon, then, let's see what your Dark Forest training has to offer. Pantheon comes across a small dog. Pantheon unsheathes her claws, puffs her fur out as far as it go, gathers her courage, and drives the small dog from the border. Good job, Pantheon. Still not encouraging the Dark Forest training, though. Rapid Star. Rapid Star heard rumors of badgers denning in a certain part of Cherryclan territory. While Rabbitstar is carefully sniffing at the burrow entrance, there's a rustle from the woods behind her. It's difficult to say who's more surprised, Rabbitstar or the badger. It charges for the set. Rabbitstar leaps out of the way, but its claws catch her pelt. Rabbitstar looms back to camp with blood trailing in her wake to report to the whole sorry adventure. Rabbitstar got a mangled leg. Ooh. Ooh, Rabbitstar. Volunteers to lead a hunting patrol, not with a leg like that. Did I read thoughts? Yeah, I did read thoughts. Let's add Flip Pelt. Flip Pelt looks at a small stream. She has to cross the continue marking the border, and debates stopping for a quick swim to cool off. She stops to swim for a few moments, and soon feels rejuvenated, cooled, and ready to carry on marking the border. Alright, Shrub Patch. A scent of a large dog wandering into clan's territory. Shrub Patch bolts back to camp, yelling a warning. Good job, Shrub Patch. None of our cats died this moon. That's excellent. Elmwiggle, let's see what you do. You're a medicine cat, so nothing cool. Trying to find Tansy. We get Tansy and Ragwort. We got plenty of herbs. Herbs aplenty. Alright. Next moon, we're gonna go to Moon 24, just so you guys know a full year is what we do each playthrough. Alright, Moon 17. We got 16 additional pieces of prey. Jackdaw's torn ear has healed, that's good. Jackdaw has suspicions of being pregnant and is overjoyed with the confirmation. She won't be moving into the nursery yet. Ooh, we got kids. We got babies. We got babies. Rapstar rests her muzzle on Fumblepelt's head and declares her to be a full warrior of Cherryclan, honoring her for her hard work. Fumblepelt. It's kind of boring. Like, that's like the John Smith of John Smith type names. What am I saying? It's just a basic name is what I'm trying to get at. Kind of a fern bosses around younger cats. Fumblepelt hopes she can serve the clan well. I hope so too, Fumblepelt. Roachacorn secretly hopes some cat will challenge him to a race. Flippelt has been reaching meditative states while sunbathing. Here saw a big scary dog today. Frenchfoot is finding the buzzing of cicadas annoying. Honeyspot saw a two-leg kit playing with a kitty pet. Jackdaw Shave wonders how Pansy Rain is doing, and you're pregnant. I did turn on cats can have unknown parents, so it could be a progenitor from, like, the other clans, or it could be from someone from outside the clans. We'll see if there's any drama with that. Shrub Patch bursts as a cool breeze hits him. Elmuggle is thinking about how awful kitty pet food must taste. Pansy Rain from a wonderful napping spot outside of camp. Rapstar spends her time watching the fish in the nearby river. Alright. Since Shrub Patch on, like, and Honeyspots and Fumblepelt. No, not Fumblepelt. We gotta do a solo patrol for Fumblepelt. Let's send out Flippelt. Let's just do a hunting patrol. Patrol notices commotion and finds two squirrels chasing each other across the forest floor. The patrol springs onto the squirrels without a second thought, easily dispatching them. That's good. You got prey for the future, babies. I'm excited. Alright, Fumblepelt, you have to do a border. Fumblepelt comes across a small dog. Don't die. All of Fumblepelt's attempts to drive the small dog off only sent to greater and greater fits of excitement, and until the only thing to do is to wait miserably and humiliated in a safe spot until the beast calms down. At least he didn't die. You succeeded. Anyways, we're gonna do Hairmoss and Roachacorn. Let's do a training patrol. Hairmoss just may be a good chance to practice new hunting techniques with Roachacorn, Hermos and Roachacorn disagree about what the patrol should focus on, and their training session is sidetracked by their bickering. It seems like there's a lot of bickering. Said Pains Rain and Shrub Patch can do a hunting. The patrol hears howling and wonders whether to investigate the noise. You know what, Yellow? Our first death. Our first death of the video. The patrol finds the wolf pack at the source of the noise. The wolves are busy eating from the carcass of a deer. Upon seeing the cats prove to be fiercely protective of their meal, the patrol doesn't move fast enough and Shrub Patch is killed before he can run. Shrub Patch. Ooh, he got eaten by wolves. He got. Was brought to tears by watching his crewmates grieve for him. Oh, sorry, buddy. Maybe we shouldn't have YOLO'd. We YOLO'd a bit too hard. Elmwiggle, palate cleanser, please. As plantains start to choke off the paths the clan uses to get about, fueled by Greenleaf, it's about time to clean the paths and bring home a good harvest. We gather 3 plantain and 3 molten. That's good, but still doesn't make up for losing Shrub Patch. Yeah. We win some and we lose some with this moon, it seems. Alright, we're gonna time skip over to moon 18. Pansy Rain's tail was badly hurt by a fox while she was trying to follow Rapid Star's orders. That's not good. Dr. Shade, citing Queen's intuition, claims she knows she'll have a small litter. It's time to settle in the nursery and make sure everything is perfectly prepared. During the gathering at 4 Trees, Honeyspots overhears that Milkweed Clan is struggling to find prey. That makes sense for Milkweed Clan. They're kind of always starving. Frenchfoot's wound is no longer affected. Conifer Fern is no longer suffering from tick fever. The Piss Past Moon, that's a death message for Shrub Patch. Alright, Rapid Star, what do you have to say for yourself? Saw some kitty pets playing with colorful moss balls. That's what you had to say after getting your deputy injured? Wow, Rapid Star. Evil. Pansy Rain thinks the perfect ending to a story. Well, you have a lot of time to do that now that you're injured with a badly mangled tail. Elma was thinking about how awful kitty pet food must taste. Dr. Shade always seems to avoid Rapid Star's attempts at small talk. What's your relation with Rapid Star? Oh, you did have a crush on Shrub Patch. And one on Pansy Rain, and one on Elmwiggle. Don't follow in the footsteps of Elm Swirl and Wiggletuft, I think. Don't do that. We just had some drama. You like Rapid Star. What are you talking about? Maybe she just doesn't like small talk or is awkward by it. But also, don't fall in love with the medicine cat. You're not supposed to do that. That got literally that resulted in a murder in the other clan. Honeyspot slips out of camp to visit Shrub Patch's grave. Oh, you have a big fat crush on Rapid Star. And you didn't like Shrub Patch, so I don't know why you care. Frenchfoot is pooping based. Hair Moss feels bad for families of prey animals. Flippelt thinks Pansy Rain is doing an alright job as deputy. Not really, they're training in the Dark Forest, Flippelt. Roachacorn thinks about StarClan. Probably since the death of Shrub Patch, you're probably doing that. You were, you're mentored by Pansy Rain. Fummelpelt takes first watch over the camp. Conifer Fern thinks of a strange two-legged object he saw recently. Let's Food Dead. Weasel Whiskers. Shrub Patch is currently walking in the dreams of Elmwiggle. Let me read Elmwiggle again. What do you have to... Anything? Nope. Okay. Send Elmwiggle out with Roachacorn since he was thinking about StarClan then. You go to find Lungwort. We get Sore. That's not good. Send Honeyspots out with Flippelt. You know what? Let's just do a big patrol. All the cats. It feels like we're going to have a shorter episode this time around, but I don't mind that. While I'm training, Flippelt stumbles upon a bush of red berries. Flippelt? I'm going to proceed, but Flippelt, you better not be eating death berries. Unsure but remembering the kitten tails of red death berries, Flippelt avoids them and gives the rest of the patrol a heads up about the potentially dangerous bush. Alright, so we didn't eat death berries. That's good. And we're going to go to Moon 19. Alright. Already more than halfway through the year. We gather 14 prey. Rapid mangled leg has healed up. Elmwiggle feels much better about her soreness gone. Jackdaw doesn't feel ready to be a parent to the single kitten, but she promises the tiny flailing limbs by her side she'll do her best. She swears in StarClan itself. Alright, we got Hush Kit, who is outside her roots, so I'm gonna say that Hush Kit, this little boy, was probably just like a surrogate situation where like Jackdaw got a donor, nothing big. Nothing big. Michael notices Frenchfoot hasn't been most diligent with his leg strengthening exercises. As a consequence, healing his broken bone has given him a weaker leg. A cat has been trying to conceal their presence on the borderlands, and patrol has encountered Wolf. We meet Wolf right after someone got eaten by wolves. Not good. Here, Moss brought back a litter of 4 kits and refuses to talk about their origin. I was excited about babies. I guess Teramos must have heard that. Roachacorn soreness has abated. Anyways, let's go take a look at those babies. We got Dew Kit, very cute. And they're a bullying kit, maybe not so cute. Liar Kit, almost rolled out of the nest. You're a little boy and you're polite, also outsider roots here. Lion Kit hisses at all the strange smells, and you're shy. It's also cute. Yeah, it's impossible not to be cute. Slip Kit is squealing loudly and you're impulsive. How old is Hair Moss? Let me see. 29. Okay, I don't have to feel weird about it because like 24 is like my thing. I should probably turn off like should probably turn off, yeah. Alright, so we're turning off kittens can have an unknown second parent for now since we already had 2 of those surprise litters. So we have a much bigger clan now. I don't feel the need to have it on. Anyways, I'm going to start with Rapidstar, and we already read all the baby statuses, so we don't need to look over them. Rapidstar is playing a prank on Flip Pelt. Don't do that. Pansy Rain worries about the lack of prey Leaf Bear will bring. Elmwiggle asks Pansy Rain what the warrior code is again. Oh my gosh, why are medicine cats always so bad in these clans? What do you mean you don't know the warrior code? Jack the Shade realizes how much work kids can be. Yeah. You're probably helping nurse Hiramas's kids too, so that's also probably a struggle. Poor Jack the Shade. I hope you get some rest. Being a mom is hard. Not that I would know, but I do have a mother, so I guess I see how hard it is. Honey Spots is sparring with some clanmates. Frenchfoot leaps into a pile of fallen leaves. Hiramas remembers what a full night of sleep used to feel like. You shouldn't have brought back 4 kits, man. It's kind of on you, but you're loving. I'm sure you'll be a great parent. Yeah, you already trust your babies. You already love them. Flipelt is accidentally startled by a Fringefoot. Roachacorn is lashing his tail furiously. Flimpet found something odd on patrol. Kind of her friend is thinking about her life choices once again. You seem to do that a lot. Let's send out Fringefoot and both his kids now that he's finally healed. When the patrol reaches their hunting grounds, they find a swarm of 2 legs milling around. I'm gonna proceed. Hopefully nothing bad happens. Nothing bad happens. They continue the hunt undetected, the presence of 2 legs startling the local wildlife to bring back a good haul. That's good. Did I save? I don't know. Alright, let's send out Honey Spots and your crush, Rapidstar. Milkweed Clan appears and begins jeering at Rapidstar. The patrol remains calm and collected, and they leave the area. That's good. I say it a lot, but like it's good. Things are pretty good, aside from someone getting eaten by wolves. Alright, let's say now Hiramas and Flippelt. While on patrol, Flippelt notices some suspicious paw prints beneath the canopy. The paw prints lead to a trespassing rogue. Flippelt climbs into the trees with Hiramas to set a trap, bringing the branches to fall on the rogue's head. It works, sending the startled intruder yowling as they flee Cherryclan territory. That's good. We set a trap. Excellent. Elmwiggle. She's trying to find herbs for a leaf bear, and we gather cat mint. It's always good to stock up on drugs. We're gonna be on Moon 20. Things are going Things are probably going to take a bit longer with the extra cats now, so that's good. Moon 20. Fringefoot was wounded during a harsh training exercise led by Pansy Rain. You just healed Fringefoot. Conifer Fern woke up with a running nose. Lion Kit is scolded after sneaking out of camp, and we gathered 12 extra pieces of prey. Oh my gosh, Fringefoot, you're already re-injured. You have a claw wound. That's how long you're gonna be in the medicine den. I feel bad for Elmo. Like, she probably just saw you leave and then come right back in. Like, what do you mean you're back? Rapid Star spends time watching fish in a nearby river. She likes fish, it seems. She likes fish. Pansy Rain can't think of anything besides the pain. Maybe that's a bit deserved, considering you gave another cat a claw wound, Pansy Rain. Elmo notices a cloud shaped like a star. Is that a sign? Let me check my dead cats. Shrub Patch was watching over the newest additions to his clan. Well, there's plenty of them now. And knows what Hair Moss's secret is and wants to tell some cat. Is it his secret lover outside of the clan? We already know about that Weasel Whisker. You're a bit late to that. Slipkit is glad it's not so hot out anymore. Lion Kit spends a considerable amount of time grooming. Liar Kit is eavesdropping on Slipkit. Dew Kit is crushing leaves under her paw. Hush Kit wonders what Jackdaw Shade is doing. Oop, that's a bit of a voice crack. Conifer Fern spends time watching fish in a nearby river. Maybe she's watching them with Rapid Star. Fumblepelt is wondering why Kitty Pet life is really so bad. Roachacorn volunteers to lead a hunting patrol, licking his chops. Flippelt calmly takes lead, while some claim it's ogre over this and that. And you're calm now. Were you calm before? I don't know. Just wondering what the inside of a two-legged den looks like. Don't leave Hair Moss. Don't abandon your children. Fringefoot is debating on which prey to take from the fresh kill pile. Take whatever you want, Fringefoot. You deserve it. His Spots refuses to take training seriously. Jackdaw Shade somehow has a gaggle of kids following her, so I was right. She most likely is helping nurse the other Hair Moss's kids. You got the food, so you're getting followed. Patrol time. I'm gonna send Rapid Star out back with Honey Spots. Let's send a training patrol. Rapid Star's just might be a good chance to practice new hunting techniques. Whether Rapid Star is actually showing off or her talent just makes her seem like she is. Honey Spots has no patience for an session earlier. I guess you lived up to your status of not taking training seriously. That's great. I'm trying to do shipping. These cats don't want to be shipped. Let's do Hair Moss, Fumblepelt. Something skitters across the leaf litter and catches the patrol's eye. A little lizard. Fumblepelt pounces on the little creature, and the mouthful is a great start to what turns into a decent hunting patrol. Let's send out Roachacorn and Flippelt. Roachacorn is tempted to eat the prey he just caught. He resists the temptation and makes sure to go on makes a couple of great catches to make sure to feed the elders. Well, we have Conifer Fern, so I'm guessing Conifer Fern is eating well tonight. Usually when I get that patroller's like, no elders. But we have one. We have one. Muggle. Botany plants have started to dramatically give up on life as leaf fall progresses, so Elmuggle takes the opportunity to harvest from them. Botany is especially useful for cats who breathe with a rasp. That's good. We gather goldenrod and 4 Botany. We're doing good on herbs. Moon 21, here we come. Pansy Rain's tail has healed well. Pansy Rain has fought a hawk and got hurt. Pansy Rain. Pansy Rain. Practicing forbidden battle moves. Where you're trying to do that with the hawk, Pansy Rain. You know, maybe you're a bit too young and just wild to be, deputy. Maybe we should change that. I'm not sure. Tell me what you guys think. Should we try to do, like, a coin flip or something for Pansy Rain to see if they get demoted? Because after everything, I think maybe they should be demoted. Jackdaw Shade finally feels back to normal after the strain of birthing the litter. Jackdaw Shade has gotten white cough. That is terrible. I fear for those babies. Conifer Fern has a running nose has finally stopped. Conifer Fern fell from a cliff and somehow survived without breaking her leg. And Wolf died. Did Wolf get eaten by wolves? Maybe. This is kind of a sucky mood. Moon. I don't know. Slipkit is whining about the cold. Lion Kit wonders how Slipkit is doing, while Slipkit is whining about the cold. Lion Kit. Liar Kit wonders what Roachacorn is up to. I wonder what they're up to, too. Kit took a nap in the clearing and woke up underneath a blanket of snow. That's not good. You're tiny. Hush Kit is pretending to be a rock. Well, you're gray, so you can do a pretty good job at that, Hush Kit. Conifer Fern had a nightmare involving a two-leg trap. Did like a two-leg trap make you fall off the cliff? Maybe? I don't know. Pelt practiced giving his speech in a puddle. That's fun. You do that. Roachacorn spends time watching it fish in a nearby river. There must be like a river like right next to camp. Flippelt asks Elmuggle about her duties. Hirmas wonders at all that Conifer Fern has seen and done. Frenchfoot is drinking water from a nearby stream. Honeyspots wants the elders to hear a story. Jack Dashade is debating on which prey to take from the fresh kill pile. It seems Elmuggle has also taken a nap in the clearing and woke up underneath a blanket of snow. And Rabbitstar wonders what the inside of a two-legged inn looks like. Don't leave. Alright, it's patrol time. Let's send out Rabbitstar, Roachacorn, and Flippelt. Rabbitstar should have a good chance to practice teamwork. Roachacorn spots Rabbitstar and Flippelt, both of them in the middle exchanging meows that might as well be barks to the other halfway to argument, and slips between them explaining to both what the other intends. So we argue, and it seems Roachacorn helps with that. That's good. The relationship changed. Rabbitstar appreciates Roachacorn intervening to smooth things over when Flippelt and Rabbitstar argued. Yep, that's exactly what happened. Let's send out another 3. You guys can do whatever. Got Hiramas, Fumblepelt, and Honeyspots. Patrol is tense as the patrol near Haven Clan. They've been hostile lately, so it's a surprise that Honeyspots sees 2 kids from Haven Clan playing close to the border. Proceed. As Honeyspots goes to step over the border and Fumblepelt retrieve the kits and bring them to the clan, they stop as they hear a Haven Clan patrol shouting for the kits. Honeyspots is relieved to know they will be safe with their own clan and resumes her patrol. Patrol doesn't realize that Haven Clan cat saw them across the border and now looks upon their departing backs with fury. Oh, it's not good. And there are kits. I will confirm there are kits in year 2, so I think I know who those kits might be. But I'm glad we didn't kill or steal them, because that would make me sad. Elmwiggle, what are you gonna do this moon? You're gonna go gather garlic. You gather garlic and dandelions. Good job, Elmwiggle. Let's view Shrub Patch. Is disappointed and Pansy Rain. I am too, man. I am too. It's sad seeing how much the clan has changed. It has changed a lot, Weasel Whisker. I'm sorry you couldn't be there to see it. Alright, it's time for a moon skip. We're gonna be on moon 22, and just like how I'm almost 22. We gather 12 pieces of prey. Jackdaw Shade's white cough is gone. Hairmoss is sick with white cough. It seems it bounced over to him. Hairmoss caught a cat from another clan trespassing on their territory, and his ear was scarred from the ensuing scuffle. Rabbitstar, what do you have for us today? That's Conifer Fern. Leave the old person alone, and says she should always be vigilant. She's an elder. She's an elder, Rabbitstar. Leave her alone. Pansy Rain is eavesdropping on Rabbitstar, mess with Conifer Fern. Elmuggle doesn't notice Pansy Rain twitching her whiskers at her. Is Pansy Rain plotting something? Maybe. I wouldn't have passed Pansy Rain. Jackdaw Shade is worried others are judging her. No one's judging you, Jackdaw Shade. You're good. You're a good cat. Honeyspots wonders if Conifer Fern misses her warrior days. Probably not. Or maybe she does, considering that Rabbitstar's messing with her. Frenchfoot wonders what types of plants are beyond the border. Harry Moss is feeling content. I guess you have a lot to be content about. You know, you got a family. You might be a little bit injured, but you got a family. It's just white cough, so you should heal. I'm probably gonna regret saying that. Oh, Clangen is gonna kill him now. I probably jinxed it. Anyways, Flippelt had a nice chat with Kitty Pit. Roachacorn gets his first stuck to Honeyspots with some sap. That's gross. Fumblepelt taunted a dog stuck behind a two-leg fence. Don't do that, Fumblepelt. Don't do that. Finds it funny how closely Jackdaw Shade protects her fresh kill. I feel sorry for Conifer Fern. They're injured with a broken bone and Rapstar is messing with them. You just need to heal Conifer Fern. Hush Kit pretends not to see Rapstar cough up a hairball. That's disgusting. Duke Kit startles at the clap of a thunder. Liar Kit is eavesdropping on Lion Kit. Lion Kit is craving the taste of rabbit. Slip Kit is looking forward to today. Alright, patrol time. Rabbit Stir. And Fumble Pelt. Let's do 2 cat patrols. While on patrol, Fumble Pelt notices some suspicious paw prints in the mud beneath the canopy. Boldly, Rabbitstar follows the paw prints to trespassing rogue and confronts them. For Puffton's gathering, Rabbitstar and Fumblepelt demand the rogue leave Cherryclan territory. The rogue is intimidated by their confidence and leaves without a fight. Good job, guys. Honeyspots and Roachacorn. The patrol comes across a small dog on the border of Cherryclan territory. Honeyspots hisses at the small dog, and the rest of the small team back her up. The dog skitters back, yapping loudly, apparently shocked by the display. The patrol breaks into yowls and carols and screaming until the small beast's nerves break and runs from the Cherryclan border into the distance. Good job, guys. And flip help. Jackdaw Shade. Patrol catches the scent of a mouse. Flipelt locates the mouse and begins to stalk. The mouse nibbles in a seat unaware of the hunting cat. Flipelt waggles her haunches and leaps, pinning the mouse beneath a paw as she makes the killing bite. You see, Flipelt is becoming quite the solid member in the clan. I have to say, I like them. Oh, Muggle. You're going to get dandelions. You do not get dandelions. Wasting it on a horribly chilly day. That's sad. 23. Moon 23. Here we come. We gather 16 prey. Pansy Rain's claw wound has healed. Frenchfoot has healed from his claw wound. Hairmoss's torn ear has healed. Slipkit falls in the river, but is saved by Fumblepelt. Good job, Fumblepelt. Oh my gosh, she's cleaning the clearing of snow. Despite being a rebellious cat, you don't want to see the babies get injured, and I respect that. Which cat was it? Which cat was Slipkit? Slipkit. So Slipkit slipped into the river, basically. Is batting at his tail and is impulsive. Where'd you slipped into the river? Poor baby. Poor baby. Oh my gosh. Lion Kit can't stand this cold. Liar Kit is cleaning the clearing of snow as well. Duke Kit thinks about StarClan. Hush Kit wonders what Jackdaw Shade is up to. Also, Duke Kit, do you want to be a medicine cat? You guys might be a medicine cat. I don't think it'll happen. I don't think it will happen because in this year, but hopefully next year, we can get a Duke Kit as a medicine cat. Hush Kit is also wondering what their mom is up to once again. Conifer Fern wants everyone to stop pitying her. She's fine. And Roachacorn wonders how Rapidstar is doing. Flipelt saw a kitty pet with the fluffiest fur imaginable today. Hairmoss is on a walk out in the territory. Fringefoot is daydreaming about how much there is to see in the world. Honeyspots sulks after Conifer Fern takes a piece of prey she secretly wanted. Jackdaw Shade offers Lady Patrol on Rapidstar's stead. Muggle can't tell Pansy Rain is upset with her again. Pansy Rain stretches after a long bout of combat training. Let's see your relationship with Elmuggle. You hate Hair Moss. You like Jackdaw Shade a lot, and you like Fringefoot. You kind of avoid Elmwiggle. Hopefully you don't do anything to Elmwiggle. Rapidstar is thinking about her life choices. Maybe you're rethinking Pansy Rain as a deputy. I would too. Let's do a 6-cat patrol. Let's add Fumblepelt, Fringefoot, Honeyspots, Rapidstar, Roachacorn, and Flippelt. Let's do a 6-cat border patrol. It's Milkweed appears and begins jeering at Rapidstar. Honeyspots is quick to strike up conversation with the other patrol, playfully poking fun at Milkweed Clan and Cherryclan. Her actions lighten the mood and make the other patrol cats laugh despite their previous aggression. The situation successfully diffused, and the cats on both sides feeling surprisingly friendly toward each other. The 2 patrols part ways, so we're good with Milkweed Clan right now. Good job, Honeyspots. Is that Jackdaw Shade and Pansy Rain? They come across a small dog. And we attack the dog, covering each other as they push the creature away from their lands. Good. Muggle, what do you got to do today? Muggle heads out and decides that Cherryclan needs more blackberry leaves in their stores. While another blackberry nor similarly brambled raspberry lose their leaves completely in leaf bear, It's hard on every plant. Elmogel has to balance both plants and the clan's needs as she gathers what she can with frozen paws. We gather raspberry and blackberry. Good job. Let's view our dead cats real quick. Weasel Whisker accidentally found herself in Fallen Claw's dream. Oh, so that's the dream of the medicine cat that kind of murdered a guy. I need to edit that cat into the correct cat. Has seen Slipkit's future demise, Shrub Patch. I'm guessing he looked into that after Slipkit slipped into the river. That's scary. Moon 24, final moon, final moon. Final moon. Hair Moss's white cough is gone. Liar Kit has a running nose. And we gather 18 additional pieces of prey. Alright, not bad. And we got cats that are about to be apprentices next moon. I might do one moon skip but not play through the moon just to see what these guys do. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for fun, but not yet. Rapid Star wonders how Slipkit is doing. Shrub Patch saw their future demise, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure, Rapid Star. Is wondering, Pincy Rain is wondering if Star Clan is watching over the cats outside the clans. I think so. Muggle enjoys the warmth of New Leaf. Jack does shade is thinking about a strange two-legged object she saw recently. Honeyspots found something odd on patrol. Fringefoot misses when Fumblepelt needed him. Aw. Oh, that's your baby. Aw. I'll send you on patrol with Fumblepelt then. You know, you two can bond. Hair Moss scents Greenleaf on the breeze. Footpelt has been reaching meditative states while sunbathing. Roachacorn is humming a tune here near Two Lake Place. Yeah, you know what Two Place is like. You got a collar. Fumblepelt has simply decided not to do what she was told. Elmuggle chats with Carver Fern chats with Elmuggle about her role as a medicine cat. You know, it's probably really easy to do while you're in the med den with Broken Bone. Hushkit is relaxing in camp. Dukit is eavesdropping on Jackdaw Shade. Maybe you're trying to see what you're going to be placed as an apprentice. So you're trying to listen in on the warriors. Liar Kit wonders how Pansy Rain is doing. Lion Kit is soaking in the warmth of New Leaf. And Slip Kit also wonders what Jackdaw Shade is up to. Alright, let's send out Fumblepelt and Fringefoot. You can have a nice training patrol. Fringefoot suggests may be a good chance to practice new fighting techniques with Fumblepelt. Fringefoot and Fumblepelt end up hanging out and chatting more than training. They don't sharpen their skills, but at the end of the day, they feel closer to each other. It's cute. Nice spots. Jack Dashe, you can go a training patrol as well. Let's do training patrols this moon. Nice spots ask Jack Dashe if she needs any help with anything now that she has the time. Jackdaw Shade laughs. Honeyspot's up at the crack of dawn, asking if she can do extra work, but if she's serious, which Jackdaw Shade realizes she is, she would like help with something. Has Honeyspots ever seen those two-leg ruins in the territory? Yes, the ones with weird symbols covering the walls? Jackdaw Shade tells Honeyspot she thinks she could learn more about the territory history there. Perhaps she would like to accompany Jackdaw Shade on the way. Oh, you guys went to the two-leg ruins. That's cute. Honeyspots, what do you think of Jackdaw Shade? I guess you have a crush on her now. Oh, there's a lot of crushes in this. What does Jackdaw Shade see of? You like Honeyspots. And you like Almogot. And you like Pansy Rain. I think you're lesbian, Jackdaw Shade based. We support lesbians here. I'm not one, but like I support them. Rabbit Star, you can go out with Roachacorn. There's a new scent at the Badger set. Calling the rest of the patrol over. They have to confirm the Badger. They plan on stuffing the set, and they'll come back tomorrow to see if anything has shoved it out of the way. Said Hair Moss and Pansy Rain. Pansy Rain leads the patrol to a shallow pool by the river ford and gently warmed by the new leaf. Pansy Rain jeers into the water, searching for soft gelatinous clumps of frog spawn clinging to the reeds. Pansy Rain notes that the water is calm, warm, and sheltered. Conditions are perfect for the tadpoles to survive. Like coming Greenleaf, Cherryclan will have plenty of frogs to catch. That's great. Footpelt can go out with Wiggle. You can have a warrior escort, and you go to take her to get we go to get lungwort. We get lungwort. That's good. Let's view cats you did. Weasel Whiskers is walking the dream of Liar Kit. Will Liar Kit be a medicine cat? We'll see. Shrub Patch is judging a Rabbit Star. I would too, man. Why is Pansy Rain still deputy? All right, we're not gonna play Moon 25, but we're just gonna see what they turn out as apprentices, because I really am interested if we get a missing cat apprentice. We're just gonna quickly see who, if someone becomes a missing cat apprentice. No, there's no missing cat apprentice. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. But yeah, hopefully this will be a funly edited video. This has been interesting. You know, someone got eaten by wolves, and then we had a bunch of babies. But I feel like this was a pretty good episode for Cherryclan. But yeah, that concludes episode 2. Feel free to join the Discord, like the video, subscribe, whatever. I'll have my socials in the description. And just a reminder, this is the dev version. I'll put a link to it in the description so you guys can find it easier. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for the support recently. And have a wonderful day.